from Cute Girls Hairstyles. How is it going? So today we are doing another fab or fail. You guys are loving these and I keep getting so many requests. So we are going to do today the hair straightening brush. So before we move on to the hair straightening brush, if you guys have not already heard, our family started a kids channel. Now we wanted a place for kids to go where they could see cool content, they could have some learning in the content, and it was totally safe, mother approved. And that's what we've done. And on top of that, we have some super fun things coming in the next 6 months. I'm not gonna tell you what they are over on that channel, but we've been working really hard on them. So you should definitely go check out Uniland. You can click the button right up here to find the channel. Make sure you give it a subscribe and a thumbs up, just so you show us a little bit of love. You're gonna love it, your kids are gonna love it. Definitely go over and check it out. So let's move on to the hair straightening brush. Okay, so this is what I wanted to do on this one. I'm sure you guys have all seen the Facebook videos where the girl takes the brush and just rolls it nicely through her hair, and suddenly she has this beautiful, shiny, completely straight, amazing hair. So what I wanted to know today is, does it actually work, for one? And then on top of that, does it actually work better than like a regular hair straightener would work? And on top of all of that, I'm gonna answer the question, would an expensive one work better than a less expensive one? So today I have two straightening brushes. One is this one by InStyler. I picked this up at Ulta. You can see the packaging right here. And this one was $59.99. So I would say reasonably priced, but still not inexpensive, cheap. But I would say like reasonably priced for a hair tool. Okay, the second one I have is this Amika. I believe that's how you say the brand. And I picked this one up at Sephora. This beauty was $129.99. So much more expensive. Definitely a tool that you wouldn't add to your arsenal unless you like really, really loved it. They both on the back of the box say they have heated plates, that they have, you know, infrared heat. They both have cool tip bristles. They both have automatic shut off. They both have swivel cords. One claims it heats up in 30 seconds. The other one just says it's a quick heat up. They really sound quite similar. There's a few little added extra bells and whistles on this one, but ultimately really quite similar. Okay guys, so I pulled the tools out of the boxes. This one just came literally pretty much with this in a plastic bag, the directions. This one, the pretty pink packaging, came with a box and then this nifty little carrying pouch like this. And it even came with some cool stickers, if that is the make or breaker for you, but they are cute. And then on all of them, the directions just say plug them in, basically run them through your hair from root to end. Don't hold it too long and you're good to go, and you're gonna have, as the Amika directions say, instantly create smooth hair in a single stroke. So we shall see. I will tell you that immediately I noticed when I pulled them out, the Amika's cord, I don't know if you can see this, it's like a professional tool cord, like it's heavy duty. It's about, I would say double the thickness. I'm gonna try to show you here. Here's the InStyler's cord and here's the Amika's. So it's about double the thickness, and it's about double the length. Yeah, definitely differences on the cord right away, but other than that, about the same weight, and they have relatively pretty much the same buttons on them. So I'm gonna turn them on. They both claim they heat up fast, and we'll see which one heats up faster. Okay, so they are both on. I'm gonna make sure this one's at 450. They're both, I'm gonna heat them to 450, which is the hottest, which is the setting for like coarse or curly hair. My hair has a little bit of curl to it, and it's pretty thick. So I'm gonna take it up to 450 and see what that does. So we're still waiting. Waiting. This one's telling me what it's counting. This one, you can see it counting up. This one's just blinking. So I guess when it stops blinking, that means it's done. This one's at 420. Oh, this one stopped blinking, and this one's at 450. Oh. So within like a millisecond, they both got to 450. So not bad. And I wouldn't say that was a terribly long heat up. Okay, so I've parted my hair in two sections. This half, one half, the other half. And we're just gonna run them through a couple times and see what we think. Let's start with the InStyler. All right. So I will say, now that I'm sitting here, this one's kind of noisy. It's kind of making like a humming, buzzing sound. This one's not at all. I don't know what that means. InStyler, root to tip. So I'll go again. I'll go just a little bit slower because it went through kind of fast the first time. Okay, it did straighten my hair a little bit, yep. And I'm doing just like medium sections of hair. I'm not doing a ton, I'm not doing tiny sections. I'm trying to really hold this firmly so that it's right against the heating elements in the brush. Trying not to move too fast, but not so slow it burns my hair. Kind of hard on the ends, I think. Okay, so you can see right there that, I mean, it is straighter than my hair, for sure. Okay, now let's try the Amika on this side. Okay, so here's the Amika. Okay, so that was the first pass on that one. Let's try it again and just do it a little bit slower. I'm gonna do a second section, so we have pretty much exactly the same feel. I am noticing that like when I'm putting it into my root, like I can't get completely down. I am getting pretty close, I feel like, but I still think you're like an inch and a half away from your root, real root, if that matters to you with the brush. And I do think it's a little bit hard, like right here, you're kind of really having to hang on to those ends and then they just kind of fall through. So I could see how you might have to run your ends a couple times. Okay, and that's the second pass. Here's this InStyler. Here's the Amika. I'm gonna go with Amika. Okay, I'm gonna go with pretty much they did exactly the same thing because I don't really feel like one was significantly better than the other. I do think it was harder to hang on to the ends and get the ends. Like I feel like you'd have to go over them a couple times because once they get into the brush, they just zip through. And I do think that you didn't get up into your roots really tight. And I personally don't think that either one of them gave me the silky smooth, like instantaneous. Like for me personally, I'm just trying to envision like if all of my hair looked like this and like this, so like that straight-ish, like that wouldn't feel done to me personally. Like this feels almost like I just kind of blow dried my hair and went outside. Like, I don't know, when I straighten my hair, straighten, the word to me feels like it needs to be really, really straight and really slick. And I don't feel like that's what I got here. I mean, it's definitely straighter than my natural hair. I do have one more test. What I wanna do is heat up my favorite actual straightener and run it over my hair and see like how we feel about the difference in that versus the straightening brush. Cause I think I know what the answer is gonna be, but I want to do it on camera so you guys can see it. Okay, I have my hair straightener all heated up and ready to go. I am noticing as I'm sitting here, I just had them laying like this on the table, and I just touched them with my fingers just to see if the bristles were super hot, like this. And I did notice that the InStyler's bristles are quite hot. Like if I left my hand there, I would definitely get burned. This one, also hot, but not as hot. Like I could leave my hand there longer. I don't know why that would matter necessarily, just a FYI. Okay, hair straightener. I'm gonna take a piece like kind of in the back to try to not, you know, use hair that we've already gone through once. And I'm gonna take about the same piece of hair size-wise. And we're just gonna do the same thing, like root to tip. Okay? Going down it. And I do always use heat protectant on my hair. Okay, so this was the piece I just ran the hair straightener over. And this was the section I did with the hair straightening brush. This still feels a little bit like a Hagrid hair look to me, this front part, and the back part doesn't as much. I definitely also think I had more control over the ends. Like you can see how the ends are falling with a pretty little curl to them, like a little, and here it's just like they're kind of rough still and a little more ratchet looking. So while the camera was off, I decided to take it another step further and just test something. So I actually did this left side of my hair. In the end, I felt like the Amika brush maybe did like one tiny bit better than the InStyler. Like hardly any, but maybe this much better. So I did my entire left side of my hair, my left, with the Amika brush, this side. You can see it. And this is what it looked like, which actually is straighter than I thought it might be, like when I was initially doing it. And then I used my regular hair straightener, just this good old fashioned straightener, on the right side of my hair. and finished my hair out with that on this side so that I could really get a clear difference, or if there was a difference for that matter. And these were the results. So you can see for yourself, like here's the left side, here's the right side. And in my personal opinion, the hair straightener still wins. So in conclusion, final wrap up, I would give the straight up straightening brush by InStyler, out of a 10, I would probably give it a 5. I mean, it did straighten my hair, but it didn't really like flatten totally my hair, and I liked the cordless. Now, on the Amika, I would probably give it, for usage, a 6, because I thought it did a little bit better and I thought the cord was really nice. But considering it was double the money, it definitely didn't do twice the job. So I don't feel like the difference in cost was worth what you're gonna get by buying this one. Technically, they did straighten my hair, so they didn't like fail. But I personally wouldn't recommend buying either one of them, just because I would still tell you to go get a hair straightener, like, and use a good hair straightener. Does it work? I don't think so. Like, not like the videos you're seeing on Facebook where it's like a one whoosh and it's like this beautiful straight hair. I don't feel like that happened. I'm gonna give it like a 1 thumbs up and a 1 thumbs down. How's that? Because it like technically did work, but it also wasn't worth the money. Hope you guys enjoyed this fab or fail. Leave comments below on other products you guys want me to try. Anything from the totally weird to the totally normal. But leave a comment below. If you guys want to see Uniland, which you do, please go over and check it out. And you can click the button right there to check out our Uniland videos. My latest favorite is the Itsy Bitsy Spider. So cute. And if you want to check out our other fab or fail videos, you can click the link right here and check that out. And we will see you guys later. Bye guys.